If you call yourself a rehabber, I need you to stop. Not because there's anything wrong with what you do, but because that one word might be the reason community capital keeps passing you by. Hey, I'm Dominique Anderson, and I work at the intersection of community developers and funders to get real estate deals to actually close. And today I'm going to show you how a simple shift in how you talk about your work can open doors to funding you didn't even know was available to you. So here's the thing. Funders, I'm talking about CDFIs, community development funds, mission-driven lenders. They are not out here looking for rehabbers. They're not looking for flippers either. And if that's how you're showing up, they're moving on. But here's what they are looking for: community revitalizers, people who are stabilizing neighborhoods, people who are preserving housing that working families can actually afford, people who are taking distressed properties and turning them into something the community can be proud of. Sound familiar? That's probably exactly what you're already doing. The work isn't the problem, the language is. So let me give you a little peek behind the curtain on how funders think. Community lenders and mission-driven capital sources exist for a reason. They have mandates, they have to show impact, they have board members and regulators and community stakeholders all asking them, who are you funding and why does it matter? So when you walk in calling yourself a rehabber, you're not giving them anything to work with. But when you walk in and say, I'm creating workforce housing in a neighborhood where working families are getting priced out, now you're speaking their language. And now you're giving them a story they can tell. And now you're an investable project. Workforce housing is one of the biggest gaps in communities right now. Funders know it, governments know it, and the good news, what you're already doing fits squarely in that gap. You just have to name it that way. So let's talk about how you make this shift. It's not complicated, but it is intentional. 4 things. First, reframe your project narrative. Stop leading with, I'm buying distressed properties and rehabbing them. Start leading with, I'm preserving affordable workforce housing in underserved communities. Same project, completely different conversation. Second, know your impact numbers. Funders want to know how many units, what's the income range of the tenants you're serving, what does this do for the neighborhood? You don't have to have a PhD to answer those questions. You just have to be prepared to answer them. Third, understand who you're talking to. Not every funder is the right fit, but CDFIs, community development loan funds, and some local housing trust funds are specifically designed to support this kind of work. Do your research. Know their mission before you walk in the room. And fourth, get your capital story straight. Funders need to see that you understand the full capital stack, what you're bringing, what you need, and how the deal pencils out. If you're fuzzy on that piece, that's where I come in. Here's the bottom line. You are not just a rehabber. You are a community revitalizer. You are part of the solution to workforce housing crisis. And there is capital out there waiting for people doing exactly what you do. You just have to show up in a way that lets funders see it. Hey, if you're ready to make that shift and you want help building the narrative and the capital strategy to back it up, I'd love to talk. The link is in the description, and if this video hit home, share it with another rehabber who needs to hear it, because this conversation matters. Hey, I'm Dominique Anderson. I'll see you in the next one.